I'm calling in the creator to the CEO who crave creating community and cash to create it like a boss. With me, Katrina Julia, as your host, multi passionate entrepreneur, creator, and CEO who has walked from fear to faith, self hate to love, corporate to calling, and continues to, with experience in 7+ industries, 7,000 plus creators, and startups, to creators to Fortune 500 brands, including Google, NBC, Victoria's Secret, and more. If you are ready to create it like never before, in faith, wellness, wealth, marketing, business, travel, and more, this is the show for you. If this is your time to have freedom in all forms as you create it like a boss, let's create it. Top 10 things to do in Thailand. I traveled to Thailand for the first time in 2024. I am wondering why in the world I didn't come to Thailand sooner. You know how sometimes a destination seems incredible on Instagram, and when you travel there, it disappoints you. Thailand is not that, especially when it comes to travel. Now, depending on if you decide to stay there longer or live there, there's going to be a lot of things you want to think about. Travel to Thailand is far beyond what you may imagine. I spent about 2 months in Thailand between February and April, traveling to Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Krabi, and Phuket. I spent about 2 weeks in each city in Thailand. Thailand, officially known as the Kingdom of Thailand, is a Southeast Asian country celebrated for its vibrant culture, diverse landscapes, and captivating cities. Renowned globally for its cuisine, Thai food tantalizes taste buds with its bold flavors and aromatic dishes, from spicy curries like green curry to beloved street food staples like pad thai and somtam. The country's beautiful beaches, such as those found in Krabi and Phuket, draw millions of visitors annually with its pristine white sands, crystal clear waters, and exceptional opportunities for diving and snorkeling. Thailand's rich cultural heritage is evident in its numerous temples and historic landmarks. The Grand Palace and the Temple of Dawn in Bangkok, the ancient ruins of Ayutthaya stand as significant testaments to the country's illustrious past, and the numerous other temples throughout Thailand, including some that I visited in Chiang Mai that I'll share in a bit as well. Buddhism is deeply ingrained in Thai society, reflected in the thousands of temples scattered across the country, including iconic sites like Wat Arun, aka the Temple of Dawn, and Wat Po in Bangkok. Beyond its cultural treasures, and side note, I did go to Grand Palace and the Temple of Dawn dressed in a Thai princess costume. I'll share more about that in a bit. Beyond its cultural treasures, Thailand offers vibrant nightlife scenes, traditional arts such as Thai dance and Muay Thai, and warm hospitality that has earned it the nickname the Land of Smiles. Fun fact, Bangkok also means the city of lights, so Los Angeles is not the only one. In addition to its cultural allure, Thailand's natural beauty captivates visitors with its lush jungles, majestic mountains, and cascading waterfalls. National parks like Doi Inthanon, which I visited, beckon outdoor enthusiasts with opportunities for hiking and wildlife encounters and waterfalls. Thailand also caters to shoppers with bustling markets and modern malls, offering everything from local handcrafts to food markets to high-end fashion. Moreover, the country's spa and wellness offerings, including the traditional Thai massages and holistic therapies, provide rejuvenation and relaxation among the bustling energy of Thai life. I lost count of how many massages I had in Thailand. I remember definitely I had one in Bangkok. Or actually, I went to a spa, Panpuri in Bangkok. In Chiang Mai, I had one by an ex-prisoner. I'll talk about their ex-prisoners initiative in a bit. In Krabi, I had, I want to say 4 or 5. And then in Phuket, I don't think I had any actually in Phuket. So in any event, I had countless massages. Thailand truly embodies a harmonious blend of ancient traditions and modern delights, while also having its dark times that are dark initiatives that you've also likely heard of. I'll talk about that in a bit. Someone reminded me that, hey, you didn't talk about this and this. I'm like, oh, you're right. Offering an unforgettable experience for travelers seeking adventure, culture, and serenity. With my travel to 7 continents, now at 40 plus country, Thailand captivated me in more ways than one. It is time to put Thailand on your bucket list if it's not there already, friends. During my full-time travels in Thailand, as I shared, I stayed 2 weeks each in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Krabi, and Phuket, and that is the order that I went in. Originally, I planned to travel to Thailand for 1 month between Bangkok and the beach. However, I quickly realized I wanted to travel to Chiang Mai, play with the elephants, have massage by an ex-prisoner, and that I wanted to spend more time at the beaches of Thailand. Whether you spend a day, a week, or 2 months like I did, or more, you will love it. Definitely check out my binge-worthy series on Thailand with over 15 videos on my YouTube channel at Limitless Global Girl. And also, if you head on over to the link in the show notes and my top 10 things to do in Thailand, you will find all the videos embedded within the blog post. And you'll get to see all my beautiful graphics. Another perk and benefit. Thailand is historically, culturally, and geographically known for several aspects: rich history and culture. Their culture spans millennia, shaped by ancient civilization, Indian influences, and the impact of neighboring empires. The country's heritage includes the Sukhothai Kingdom, known for promoting Theravada Buddhism and Thai script, and the prosperous Ayutthaya Kingdom, which flourished as a major trading hub before its fall to the Burmese in 1767. The subsequent establishment of the Ratan Kosin, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, kingdom in 1782, with Bangkok as its capital, marked a new era under the Chakri dynasty, ushering in modernization and nation building. The culture is deeply rooted in Theravada Buddhism, with monasteries and temples playing central roles in daily life. Traditional arts and crafts thrive, including silk weaving, pottery, and classical dance form like Khon. Thai cuisine is celebrated worldwide for its bold flavors and diverse dishes, showcasing its unique blend of the sweet, savory, spicy, and sour. And I've always loved Thai food. I ate it quite a bit, especially garlic chicken and the raw spring rolls in Houston, Texas. Festivals such as the Songkran Thai New Year and Loi Krathong Festival of Lights, which I definitely want to visit, it's in November, highlight religious and cultural traditions, while Thai architecture, characterized by intricate designs and ornate decor, adorns temples, palaces, and traditional houses all around the country. Their cultural identity is further expressed through its language, Thai, renowned for its unique script and tonal system. The linguistic heritage reflects historical connections with neighboring southeastern countries. From the grandeur of the Grand Palace and Wat Phra Kao to the charm and traditional wooden houses in rural villages, which I also got to see in Thailand during my best day trip in Chiang Mai. Thailand offers a captivating blend of ancient traditions, vibrant festivals, and artistic expressions that continue to shape its modern society and enchant visitors from all around the world, as well as immerse and integrate itself in various cultures all around the world. Strategic location. Thailand is situated in Southeast Asia, bordered by Myanmar, Burma to the west, and northwest, Laos to the northeast, Cambodia to the southeast, and Malaysia to the south. Its southern coastline extends along the Gulf of Thailand to the east and the Andaman Sea to the west, which is absolutely breathtaking and beautiful. The country's geographic location contributes significantly to its climate, landscapes, and biodiversity. The southern region of Thailand comprises a peninsula that extends southward, forming the Isthmus of Kra. This area is characterized by a jagged coastline dotted with numerous islands, including popular tourist destinations like Koh Samui, Koh Phi Phi, which I've visited and is definitely one of the most beautiful islands and cluster of islands in the world, and Phuket. Mountainous terrain. The northern part of Thailand is dominated by mountain ranges, including the Shan Hills and the Thanon Thong Chai Range, Doi and Thanon, which I visited and traveled to on a day trip from Chiang Mai, and the country's highest peak, which we also traveled and saw on that same trip, and is also on my YouTube video, the best day trip to take from Chiang Mai. It's in the northern province of Chiang Mai. Central Plains. They are characterized by vast fertile plains through which the Chao Phraya River flows, which also that river flows through Bangkok as well. And river system. The Chao Phraya River is the major river in Thailand, flowing from Central Plains through Bangkok and the Gulf of Thailand. Other significant rivers in Thailand include the Mekong River, which forms part of the border with Laos, and the Mae Klong River. The climate is tropical with a distinct wet monsoon and dry season. The southwest monsoon brings heavy rainfall from May to October, which is one of the reasons why I visited February through April, while the northeast monsoon brings drier weather from November to February. The southern region, including the Andaman coast, receives rainfall primarily from the southwest monsoon. Biodiversity. Thailand's diverse geography supports a wide range of ecosystems, including tropical rainforests, mangrove swamps, limestone karst, which are beautiful, as that's what you've seen on all my videos, on all the YouTube videos along the coastlines, and coral reefs. The country is home to diverse flora and fauna, including elephants, tigers, gibbons, monkeys, and a vast array of bird species. The strategic location in Southeast Asia has historically facilitated trade and cultural exchange with neighboring countries and beyond its geographic diversity. From lush mountains and fertile plains to stunning coastlines and islands, makes Thailand a captivating destination for travelers seeking natural beauty, outdoor adventures, and cultural experiences. The Thailand tsunami of 2004. Some of you may remember around what time this happened. The Thailand tsunami of December 26, 2004, and there was also a movie made about it with Naomi Watts, if I recall correctly, was triggered by a massive undersea earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, which generated powerful tsunamis affecting several countries around the Indian Ocean and Thailand. The tsunami struck the southwestern coast, devastating popular tourist destinations like Phuket, Krabi, Khao Lak, and the Phi Phi Islands. The impact was catastrophic, leading to extensive destructions of buildings, infrastructure, and boats along the coastline. The tsunami caused a significant loss of life, with thousands of local residents and tourists tragically losing their lives or going missing. The aftermath of this tsunami had a profound effect on Thailand's tourism industry, a crucial part of the country's economy. Many resorts and businesses suffered severe damage, resulting in a decline in tourist arrivals following the disaster. And of course, due to fear, Thailand, along with other affected nations, embarked on a massive recovery and rebuilding effort supported by international aid and assistance. The tragedy heightened and highlighted the importance of improving tsunami warning systems and disaster preparedness measures to better respond to future natural disasters in coastal regions. And as I traveled to Krabi and Phuket and witnessed tsunami zones, I thought often about the tsunami of 2004, praying for the family of the victims. Thailand in the movies. Thailand has been a popular filming location for movies due to its diverse landscapes, vibrant cities, and rich cultural heritage. Some famous movies filmed in Thailand include The Beach, which starred Leonardo DiCaprio, which is possibly the most well-known film in Thailand. It's primarily shot on location in Phi Phi Islands, particularly at Maya Bay on Phi Phi Lay, which I traveled to on a day trip. And there is a binge-worthy video on both embedded in the blog and on my YouTube channel of most beautiful islands in Thailand. It showcases the stunning natural beauty of Thailand's tropical beaches and islands. And keep in mind, some of the islands in Thailand are shut down during certain seasons to prevent environmental impact as well. So definitely check out before you travel to Thailand. Number 2, James Bond, The Man with the Golden Gun. The James Bond film, The Man with the Golden Gun, starring Roger Moore as Agent 007, features iconic scenes filmed in Thailand. It also highlights the picturesque limestone karst of Phang Nga Bay, including the famous James Bond Island, Khao Phing Khan, which since has become a popular tourist attraction. I decided not to go to Bon Island. I almost did. However, when I was reading the reviews and the speed of which people pass in Bon Island and just the flood of tourists, I opted to go to Hong Island instead, which I'm so grateful and glad I did. It is an untouched island. I think the entire day that I was there, I took a public boat, which I'll talk about that. There was maybe 30, 40 tourists on the entire island, maybe. I got to spend the entire day in peace and relaxation. And it cost me, I want to say $12 for a round trip on a public boat, and then maybe $1 or $2 for food, if that. So number 3, Hangover Part 2, 2011. This comedy film, part of the Hangover series, is set in Bangkok and features various locations around the city, and it captures the chaotic and vibrant nightlife. And I was at Icon Siam, the mall that's right across the Sky Bar at Labua State Tower. So I saw it from a distance. And actually, as I was writing the blog post, I was sitting on the Icon Siam rooftop that is on the 7th floor next to the Starbucks across from the building as I wrote this blog post. However, I'm recording this much later than I thought. It is now May 13th. I have now actually been in Bali for the last 3 weeks. So needless to say, I didn't get to finish all the content I wanted with Thailand while I was still in Thailand. However, I am aiming to do that with Bali, other than likely some social media posts. So that is definitely shifting. Other movies that you may have heard of and know about that were also filmed in Thailand. Good Morning Vietnam was primarily set in Vietnam. However, there are certain shots that were shot with Robin Williams in Thailand, particularly scenes depicting the U.S. military bases in Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War era. Only God Forgives, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn and starring Ryan Gosling, is a crime thriller set in Bangkok. I haven't seen that, or at least I don't remember if I have. So I'm definitely going to check it out because if I have, it's been a while. And then Hangover Part 3, the third installment of Hangover series, also features famous scenes and set in Thailand, specifically in Bangkok. Also related to the nightlife. Actually, I don't even think I saw part 3. I know I saw part 1 and part 2, but now I'm thinking about it, I haven't seen part 3. So, beautiful beaches. Thailand's coastal beauty is exemplified by its stunning beaches and offering a unique experience in Phuket, which I stayed really close, about 10 minutes walking distance from Nai Harn Beach. It is a favorite among locals and tourists alike, boasting soft sands and clear waters, ideal for swimming and relaxation. I spent 5 days at an Airbnb within walking distance. Moving to the Krabi province. So I went to Krabi first, just from looking at the pictures and the images. I wanted to go there first. Raleigh Beach stands out for its dramatic limestone cliffs and secluded atmosphere, accessible only by boat. Nearby, Phra Nang Beach captivates with its pristine coastline. And I visited both Raleigh and Phra Nang, I want to say 4 times. And the iconic Princess Cave, a unique attraction filled with offerings to a local sea goddess. And you can easily take a public boat from Anang for $3, about $3 or 100 baht on a long-tail boat one way. Embarking on island hopping adventures from Krabi, also you can go to Tup Island and Podop Island are must-visit destinations. Tup Island was one of my favorites. It's famous for being the sandbar that emerges during low tide, connecting it to Chicken Island. Poda Island charms visitors with its white sandy beaches and excellent snorkeling opportunities and is definitely a bigger island. I took a day trip on a luxury grand longtail boat from Krabi to 4 islands at sunset. Definitely a must-do. So Thailand's sex industry. I feel like no Thailand top 10 things to do would be complete without also talking about this. And it's interesting that I witnessed it a couple of different times. However, when I was writing this, I didn't put it in, and someone called my attention to it. a good friend of mine called my attention to it. I was like, you know what? I do need to put this in. Discussing Thailand's sex industry involves addressing complex social, cultural, and economic factors. Prostitution in Thailand is illegal but widely practiced, especially in urban areas and tourist destinations. While both men and women engage in sex work, women constitute the majority of sex workers. Thailand is also known for its ladyboys or transgender women, who are often part of the sex industry but also work in other sectors. Ladyboys face discrimination and marginalization in Thai society, but have gained visibility in entertainment and in beauty pageants. Sex tourism is prevalent in Thailand, attracting visitors from Western countries seeking cheap and accessible sexual services. This phenomenon has clearly both positive and negative impacts, contributing to the economy, but also perpetuating exploitation and human trafficking and devaluing human people and souls. Efforts to regulate and address issues within the sex industry has been made by the Thai government and various organizations, focusing on improving working conditions, combating trafficking, and providing support for sex workers. However, challenges persist due to deep-rooted social attitudes, economic inequalities, and the lucrative nature of the industry. I definitely witnessed different elements throughout my travels in Thailand, whether it was Western men with Thai women, and obviously, not obviously, at the same time, I don't like to make assumptions. However, in some situations, it was pretty evident and clear. And then I also saw passing by various entertainment or different things with ladyboys as well. Thailand cuisine. Thailand's cuisine is renowned for its vibrant flavors, fresh ingredients, aromatic herbs, and spices. Some iconic dishes include, and these are some of my favorites, fresh spring rolls known as por payasad, which are made with rice paper wrapped around fresh veggies, herbs, and sometimes shrimp or tofu, served with a savory dipping sauce like peanut sauce. So for me, because one, I'm very mindful of sanitation and also health and also wellness. The only street food I did in Thailand was at Icon Siam's indoor Siam Suk Siam's food market in Bangkok. So Icon Siam is a mall in Bangkok, and on the very bottom floor, you'll find a floating market indoors and Suk Siam food market, and it's all obviously within air condition, and the sanitation requirement is on a different level. And I can tell you, I ate there probably at least 4 times, if not more, during my 2 weeks ish in Bangkok, and I never even remotely got sick, a stomach ache, anything. Another favorite is som tam, a spicy papaya salad featuring shredded green papaya, cherry tomatoes, green beans, peanuts, and chili peppers dressed in a tangy lime juice, fish sauce, garlic, and palm sugar dressing. Pad Thai is perhaps the most famous Thai noodle dish, made with stir-fried rice noodles mixed with eggs, tofu, shrimp, or chicken, depending on how you choose to get it, bean sprouts, and crushed peanuts. I love peanuts. Seasoned with tamarind paste, fish sauce, and chili. I also ate pad thai with shrimp several times, especially in Krabi. Tom yum soup is a fragrant and spicy soup featuring lemongrass, galangal, kaffir lime leaves, chili peppers, and lime juice with seafood like shrimp or squid, adding depth to the flavors. And I also had some of the best tom yum soup with coconut infused across from the Temple of Dawn. There's several different restaurants that are Michelin rated, and you can see the best sunset views of the Temple of Dawn. Green curry is a vibrant curry made with a green chili paste, coconut milk, veggie, and your choice of protein as well. For dessert, Thai pancakes known as roti are a popular treat served sweet with condensed milk, sugar, or bananas. However, I modified it and did a healthy version with egg whites only and bananas and no condensed milk, no sugar, and I used it as a pre and post workout meal. Thai iced tea, or chai yen, is a sweet and creamy beverage made from strong brewed black tea, sweetened condensed milk, and spices served over ice. Coconuts are definitely an ingredient in Thai cooking, and I definitely had tons of coconuts throughout my time in Thailand. Thai cuisine is all about balancing the sweet and sour, the spicy and the salty, creating dishes that are not only delicious, but also a delight for the senses and beautiful in color as well. So it is not easy to narrow down Thailand to a top 10 things to do. So I thought about doing a separate top 10 things to do for Bangkok, for Chiang Mai, for Krabi, for Phuket, like I've done in other countries, like in Mexico or in Colombia for separate cities. But I decided to keep it simple and do a top 10 things to do in Thailand and include highlights and day trips of different cities and places. So, number one, experience Bangkok and Chiang Mai temples on a boat with a Thai costume. Number two, visit the world famous railway and floating markets near Bangkok. Number three, give back and get a massage by an ex prisoner in Chiang Mai. Number four, take a day trip from Chiang Mai to an elephant sanctuary and Doi Inthanon National Park. Number five, spend a day at Thailand's beautiful beaches, West Rally, Phra Nang, and Nai Harn beaches. So West Rally and Phra Nang are in Krabi, and then Nai Harn is in Phuket. Take Thailand's famous longtail boat to 4 islands at sunset from Krabi. Or if you can do that one, likely you can do a similar one from Phuket as well. However, the islands I'm going to spotlight are closer to Krabi. Number seven, explore breathtaking Hong Island near Krabi, Thailand. Number eight, travel to Phi Phi Islands, Thailand's breathtaking beaches and famous film spot. Number nine, spend a day at Hot Springs and Emerald Pool near Krabi, Thailand. And number 10, taste Thailand's tantalizing, tasteful delights in all around the country. Travel to Thailand. Travel to Thailand is easy with major airlines flying in and through Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Krabi, and countless other cities in Thailand. I traveled to Thailand from Egypt via Etihad Airlines from Cairo with a stopover in Abu Dhabi on my way to Bangkok. I stayed in a Bangkok Airbnb with condo style living with a pool and a gym for about 2 weeks. I traveled from, and you can see images of that in the blog post on my YouTube videos. You can watch videos and on my Instagram at Katrina Julia Fit. I traveled from Bangkok to Chiang Mai via an Air Asia flight covered and hosted by Trip.com. I stayed in a Chiang Mai Airbnb condo style living for under $17 a night for about 2 weeks. And if you see it, it's going to literally take your breath away. Whether you live in cities like Atlanta, like I did for 10 plus years, condos like this easily go for $3,000 a month. So roughly basically $100 a night. If you live in cities like LA or New York, probably double now. And I also have images of that in the blog posts and on my YouTube series. There's most beautiful pool in Thailand. I flew to Kuala Lumpur via Air Asia via Trip.com also and stayed in an incredible condo with an infinity pool for about 48 hours to easily do a visa run and explore a new destination versus extending my visa in Thailand and spending time in immigration. So that is other creative ways you can extend visas. I flew from Kuala Lumpur directly to Krabi. I stayed in Krabi about 2 weeks. In Krabi, I stayed close to town at first in a cute bungalow for 5 days and then a Krabi condo Airbnb. I 100% recommend this Airbnb and it's easy to get Grab. It's like Uber. From Krabi, I took a ferry to Phuket, which was also an adventure, and stopped along the way for long-tail boats from islands. I stayed in Phuket for about 2 weeks in first a Phuket condo Airbnb close to Old Town Phuket for about a week, and then a Phuket condo Airbnb close to Nathan Beach, about a 15 minutes-ish walk. None of my stays in Thailand were sponsored. I did reach out to Thailand Tourism before coming. From Phuket, I flew via Air Asia to Bangkok and stayed for 3 days again in Blossom condos with a different host, same Airbnb that I stayed in originally for about 2 weeks. I loved it. It was really close to Icon Siam. It was relatively in the middle between both airports, super clean, super convenient, great Wi-Fi, all the things. So in Thailand, there is no Uber, but Grab app essentially works the same in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Krabi, and the costs of transportation were lower than Phuket. And Phuket, likely due to Thai taxi regulations and tourism, the minimum car ride was 300 baht. And so I also did more bike rides. I went to Old Town, took a tour to PP and walked to the beach. I did take a motorcycle ride via Grab for about 2 USD each way to and from the Promthep Cape, which means best view, for sunset close to my beach Airbnb in Phuket. So let me break down the stays for you, and then let's get into the top 10 one by one. So, Thailand's top 10 things to do step by step. Number one, experience Grand Palace and the Temple of Dawn in Bangkok, Thailand, dressed up. Like millions of people all around the world, I have watched Grand Palace and temples in Thailand via videos and movies like The Broke Down Palace. Nothing experiences to experiencing Nothing compares to experiencing temples in Thailand in real life. If you want to take your visit to temples in Thailand to another level, dress up in a Thai costume because why not? When I was reading about dress codes to visit temples in Thailand, I came across Sense of Thai on Instagram. I thought, why not go out and dress up as a Thai princess when I visit Grand Palace in Wat Arun? For about 30 US dollars, I rented a Thai costume with accessories and got my hair done in an updo, which is perfect for the Thailand heat. Talk about a once in a lifetime experience in Thailand. I went to Wat Arun first from Sense of Thai via a boat on the river. So it's super easy to get to because literally steps from Sense of Thai. You just walk downstairs, you walk to the boat stop, you hop on the boat for about $2, and then you go on the Chao Phraya River for about 10 minutes to Wat Arun and or aka Temple of Dawn. Often referred to as the River of Kings, the Chao Phraya River is a vital waterway that has played a significant role in the development and history of Bangkok. It serves as a transportation route for boats and ferries, offering scenic river cruises that showcase the city's skyline and landmarks. And I went on it also at night at one point as well, I think for like $1 or less. The river is lined with bustling waterfront communities, temples, historic sites, modern buildings, making it a focal point of life and commerce in Bangkok. And you can definitely see my images and pictures on my YouTube channel and embedded in the blog post of Temple of Dawn and Grand Palace. I spent about an hour at Wat Arun, aka the Temple of Dawn. Took the boat back across to the same spot. After docking, me and two new friends from Houston that I met while we were on the boat headed to Temple of Dawn. They were on their honeymoon. I'm sorry, from San Antonio. We took a tuk-tuk together to Grand Palace, and we spent about an hour and a half at Grand Palace. And the heat will definitely motivate you to take your visit up a notch. Pro tip, ladies, pay and take the mini jacket to put on top of your outfit for Grand Palace at Sense of Thai. So don't let them put the jacket under the shawl because then you're going to be hot and sweaty at Temple of Dawn, and there's no need because at Temple of Dawn, you're fine just wearing the open back uh, costume or whatnot, but then you'll need the jacket to enter in Grand Palace. But then you can at your discretion maybe take it off for pictures or videos when there's nobody around and still be respectful. Wat Arun, also known as the Temple of Dawn, is a stunning Buddhist temple located on the west bank of the Chao Phraya River. And this iconic landmark is known for its distinctive architecture, featuring a central praying tower adorned with colorful porcelain tiles and seashells, which glisten in the sunlight. The praying is surrounded by four smaller towers and is intricately decorated with intricate patterns and mythical figures from Thai religious and cultural beliefs. It is particularly breathtaking at sunset when the temple spires are illuminated, creating a magical ambiance along the riverfront. Pro tip, after leaving Grand Palace and returning, my costume must be returned around 5. I walked along the river, finding one of several Michelin rated restaurants with incredible views of Wat Arun, aka Temple of Dawn, across at sunset. You can see those images in the blog post and on my videos. The Grand Palace in Bangkok is a majestic complex that served as the official residence of the kings of Siam, later Thailand, for over 150 years. The iconic landmark is a stunning architectural masterpiece that shows the rich cultural heritage and craftsmanship of Thai art and design. It is situated on the eastern bank of the Chao Phraya River and covers an extensive area featuring intricate pavilions, halls, courtyards, and gardens. The highlight is Wat Phra Kiao, if I'm saying that correctly, also known as the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, which houses a highly revered and meticulously carved statue of the Buddha made from a single piece of jade. It is typically only open, I believe, one day a year, is what someone was telling me and what I read, I believe, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that. The temple's interior is adorned with elaborate murals depicting scenes from Thai mythology and history. Visitors may marvel at the opulent architecture, intricate details, and vibrant colors. And even the outside of the temple, it is breathtaking, which you'll witness and see in my videos too. Number two, visit the world famous railway and floating markets near Bangkok, Thailand. This is literally a trip, you guys, literally. I took a day trip via Get Your Guide, linked in my video, to the world famous railway and floating markets. So I researched ways to go on my own. And as many of you know that have tuned in the past, I'm definitely an advocate of doing many things on my own. However, sometimes for simplicity, as well as for community, I choose to go in groups. And the cost was about the same. And I'm really glad I did it because I met so many friends from all around the world, which you'll also see in my videos. And so one of the famous railway markets near Bangkok is the Mekong Railway Market. It is literally, you guys, a train in the middle of the market. It is also known as the Taladrom Hub in Thai. It is located in the Samat Songkhram province, about 60 kilometers southwest of Bangkok. What makes it special is that it is situated along an active railway track. And several times a day, not just once, a train passes directly through the market. And being there through one of the times is completely nuts because the market vendors set up their stalls. And even as you're walking, you're like climbing over the railway, okay? And you have, all these shops on every side: produce, seafood, snacks, clothes. I bought a beautiful Thai outfit that you'll see. In several of my videos and reels. It's like a halter blue, like silky-ish top with some Asian-ish pants. And when the train approaches, the vendors swiftly move everything out of the way. And then as we were going, like our guide told us, Jimmy, he's like, you have to be at the train station by this time because if not, you're going to get stuck behind the train because you're going to have to move at a vendor site. And it's literally like crazy because you see the train inching its way through the market, goods displayed just inches from the track, people like taking pictures, videos, like right in front of the train, policemen like whistling, like it's crazy. You have to watch the video, okay? After the train has passed, the vendors set up the stalls again and business resumes as usual. It is a popular tourist destination due to its unique concept and the thrilling experience of watching a train pass through through this market. And so obviously it's become this tourist attraction. And it's like one of those things like, the US, we have this term called like rubbernecking, that you're turning your neck to like see an accident. It's like one of those things where like you're seeing it, but you don't believe you're seeing it, if that makes sense. So it really is as crazy as it looks when you watch the video. And then the second market we went through too as part of this day trip is the world's largest floating market where the shopping comes to you. So it's interesting because the other one is like chaotic, there's confusion, there's all this stuff going on, right? But then you have this, you get in the boat and then all the shopping just comes to you. So it's just so easy and flowy. And it's also such a vibe. So definitely check out the floating experience. It's a video that I have. It's indescribable in every way. Just call me Limitless Global Girl. Number 3, give back and get a massage by an ex-prisoner in Chiang Mai. So in the USA and every country I travel to, I look for ways to give back. In my Creator Cuba retreats, we gave scholarships to a photography school. During my Costa Rica retreats, we gave back to an animal rescue center. So in finding ways to give back in Thailand, I came across massages by ex-prisoners in Chiang Mai initiative, and I brought a camera and a beach dress to give to the ladies as well. Noe, who did my massage, was so grateful. You can see my video and some behind the scenes. In Chiang Mai, Thailand, there's an inspiring initiative known as the Poonspa Project, which involves providing massage therapy and employment opportunities to ex-prisoners. It aims to support former inmates in reintegrating into society by equipping them with valuable skills and employment in the wellness industry. It was established by Ajarn Samai Thong Mi, a renowned Thai massage instructor who saw the potential for empowering ex-prisoners through massage therapy. Training. Participants receive comprehensive training and traditional Thai massage techniques, along with lessons on service and business management. This training not only enhances their technical skills, but of course it's boosting their self-esteem and their confidence. And I can tell you the massage was amazing. And you'll see on their TripAdvisor, all their reviews are incredible. Upon completing the training, the ex-prisoners are offered employment through the massage center. Here they have the opportunity to practice their newfound skills, earn stable income, providing them with a fresh start and a sense of purpose after their release. This not only benefits the individuals, but also contributes to reducing recidivism rates by offering a positive pathway for ex-prisoners to rebuild their lives and become productive members of society through meaningful employment in the wellness sector. Number 4, take a day trip from Chiang Mai to an elephant sanctuary and Doi Inthanon National Park. Experience the elephants, aka the gentle giants of Thailand. I can tell you that this is one of my favorite memories in Thailand. I highly recommend you add experiencing elephants in Thailand as a must in your lifetime. I almost did not travel to Chiang Mai as I found I could experience elephants in other parts of Thailand. At the same time, I'm so glad I did because this is where the most, so to speak, ethical elephant sanctuaries are. And Living Green Elephant Sanctuary was absolutely amazing that I experienced with Get Your Guide. I am in awe of what I experienced with these unfathomable animals. It's so incredible, and just the presence that you feel and the joy. I took a day trip with Get Your Guide, and you can see in the link into the blog post, if you follow my video, the best day trip in Chiang Mai, Thailand with elephants and Doi Inthanon, I linked the Get Your Guide trip. It's a few hours from Chiang Mai. And the ethical elephant sanctuary that I did the experience with is Living Green, and Rainbow was our guide. We fed and bathed the animals, my inner child, all my inner children, my adult self, so happy and giggly all day. I feel like the elephants literally connect with your soul in unimaginable ways. And one notable ethical elephant sanctuary in Chiang Mai is this one, the Living Green Elephant Sanctuary. They are dedicated to providing a safe and natural environment for rescued elephants where they may freely and comfortably live without being subjected to harmful practices like riding or performing. And we interacted at our camp, which was Camp 2, with 5 female elephants, and we experienced the elephants in their natural habitats. We had so much food to feed them. Rainbow talks about how literally when you show up, they view you as angels because they know they're about to be fed so much with bananas and sugar canes and with greens and just be bathed. And I had so many magical moments that you'll see in my YouTube video, like just some of them like coming after me because of course I had the food, or we know when you have food. Then one like super precious moment when I was bathing her in the, I guess, mini river, mini pond. And by supporting ethical elephant sanctuaries like Living Green, you contribute to the welfare of these elephants and help promote sustainable and responsible tourism practices in Thailand. And this allows the elephants to thrive in a safe and nurturing environment while raising awareness about the need to protect these endangered animals for future generations. So after visiting and experiencing the elephants in the ethical sanctuary, we visited Doi Inthanon National Park, which included Thailand's highest point, the Royal Project, which is my favorite temples in Thailand, and over 5 waterfalls. Doi Inthanon is the highest mountain in Thailand, located in the Chiang Mai province of northern Thailand. Part of the Doi Inthanon National Park, it's a popular destination known for its cool climate, lush forests, and stunning natural attractions. At the summit of Doi Inthanon, which reaches an elevation of over 8,000 feet or over 2,500 meters, you enjoy a panoramic view of mist-covered mountains and surrounding valleys, and it's definitely a different aspect of Thailand. The Royal Agricultural Station in Thanon, also known as the Royal Project, is an initiative aimed at promoting sustainable agriculture and preserving the environment in the region. It focuses on research and development of farming techniques that benefit local communities while minimizing environmental impact. The Royal Project also promotes organic farming practices and cultivates crops like fruits, veggies, flowers, and coffee. We also visited a coffee plantation. Doi Inthanon is also known for its beautiful waterfalls and lush landscapes, rocky ledges, lush greenery, and they're accessible via hiking trails within the national park. So definitely as you're traveling to and within Chiang Mai, also include into your travels Old Town and the Sunday walking market. Chiang Mai is a vibrant city in North Thailand, and it offers a unique blend of charm, modern amenities. And I loved the condo that I stayed at while I was in Chiang Mai almost 2 weeks. You can also visit iconic Wat Phra That Doi Suthep, one of the temples, and also Wat Chetty Long and Wat Phra Singh. So those are two of the temples I visited. The local markets and cuisine, like the famous night bazaar and the Sunday walking street markets, are a must for shopping and food. And that was one of my favorite market within Thailand for souvenirs, like the beautiful orchid shaped soap that I likely will never ever use because it's so beautiful and smells so amazingly. Nature and outdoor activities, like what I shared with the day trip, art and culture, like pottery, weaving, wood carving, soap making. And overall, Chiang Mai is absolutely a charming city with history, culture, nature, and culinary delights. Number 5, spend days at Thailand's beautiful beaches. The world famous West Raleigh Beach is a must for travel to Thailand. I visited 4 times from Ah Nang, taking a long-tail boat for about 100 baht or about $3 each way. The first time I went, I spent the entire day between West Raleigh Beach and Phra Nang Cave and Phra Nang Beach. The second and fourth time I visited, I went for a few hours around sunset. The third time I visited, I went with my group trip and group tour that I went as one of the stops to 4 islands on a luxury longtail large boat. Also via Get Your Guide, and also you can see the link and see for yourself within the blog post that's linked and within the video that directly links to the exact activity I did with Get Your Guide. West Raleigh Beach is located in Krabi. It's a stunning destination accessible only by boat due to towering limestone cliffs that are blow any movie you've seen of Thailand out of the water. So typically it takes about 10 or 15 minutes to go via the longtail boats. And it's also important to consider the tides. So I found the tides in Thailand fascinating. So the best time to arrive is during high tide. So early in the morning, and also you beat the crowds as water may be shallow and rocky during low tide, making it challenging for the boats to approach on shore. And West Raleigh is famous for its stunning white sand, clear turquoise waters, and impressive limestone cliffs. And the first time I went, I arrived around 8 a.m. And I think I was like one of 10 people on the beach, which was perfect. About 5 to 10 minutes walking from West Raleigh, Phra Nang is another beautiful spot. And Phra Nang Beach is also famous for its Phra Nang Cave, with a small cave filled with offerings to the spirit of the sea, and the Prince's Cave, where visitors may see colorful phallic shaped statues left as offerings by local fishermen for good luck and prosperity. And both West Raleigh Beach and Phra Nang offer a tranquil and scenic escape, especially earlier in the day, with natural beauty and different outdoor activities within Krabi, whether you're sunbathing, exploring the caves, or rock climbing. Both Raleigh and Phra Nang are a must visit destination for those exploring these stunning coastlines for southern Thailand. And you can see for yourself on my binge worthy Thailand playlist on my YouTube channel at Limitless Global Girl. And then also the videos are hyperlinked within the link in the show notes with the top 10 things to do in Thailand. During my travels to Phuket, my favorite beach was and is Nay Harn Beach. It was is calm with clear water. I went there daily during my stay, walking distance from the beach. I love the sand and the sea. I also took a motorcycle ride to and from Promthep Cape, which is one of the best places to see the sunset in Thailand. You'll see stunning panoramic views of the Andaman Sea, the islands, and dramatic coastline. There's also a breathtaking video also linked and on my YouTube channel with the best sunset spot in Thailand. I went for about $2 on a bike to go up to the viewpoint. Beyond the beach, if you love colors and cafes, I recommend you add Old Town Phuket to your itinerary, and you can also see all about that on my YouTube channel. Number 6, take Thailand's famous longtail boats to 4 islands at sunset. So I researched a number of island tours from Krabi, Thailand to 4 and 7 islands. I chose a 4-island longtail luxury boat at sunset with Get Your Guide with Anda Sea Tours because I decided I did not want to do 7 islands in a couple hours or less than a day and literally simply run from island to island without really enjoying it. So I felt like 4 islands was perfect, starting around noon and going till about 8 p.m. ish. Our guide Palm is and was amazing. The time at each island felt just right. Like I feel like it's almost like a testament of the fairy tale with Goldilocks and the 3 bears, where like one porridge is too cold, one is too hot, and one is just right. And the food that we had at sunset was literally the best on any tour I've had in Thailand and maybe in the world, with shrimp, with pad thai, with fruit, etc. So don't believe me, just watch my binge-worthy video on Thailand and the best 4-island tour at sunset. It's a popular day trip, which includes Raleigh Beach and Phra Cave Beach, Chicken Island, where it's literally shaped like a chicken, Tup Island or Talawak, and Poda Island. So I loved every island, especially Tup Island, aka Talawak, which means separated sea, and it's the sandbar. So for those interested in unique experiences, these tours offer a chance to also witness not only breathtaking islands, but also bioluminescent plankton in the water after sunset. And this is definitely one of the best things to do in Krabi. Number 7, explore breathtaking Hong Island, not to be confused with Hong Kong, near Krabi, Thailand. This is an untouched island with only 2 beaches, unfathomable viewpoints with easy, as long as you're relatively in good shape, ways to climb up to see incredible viewpoints and super safe and stable structures to climb up, a nature walk, and a lagoon, and a pier. So I thought about taking a tour to Hong Island, but I quickly discovered it's really easy to go from Awning Public Pier with longtail boats and take a public boat. You simply have to wait for the boat to fill up for around 6 people, and you pay about $14 USD in 2024 for round trip. It's about an hour each way and well worth it to experience the lagoon, the breathtaking beaches, and the incredible views from the top of the island. Definitely check out my Thailand Hong Island OMG video on my YouTube channel. It's about 3.5 kilometers off the coast of Onang. Incredible scenic beauty, activities, easy to grab food for less than $5 on the island. There's no hotels. There's no structures on the island beyond a few huts where you can buy snacks and food. Number 8, travel to world famous Phi Phi Islands, Thailand's breathtaking beaches and famous film spot for the beach. You've likely heard of Phi Phi Islands from the famous movie Beach, filmed on Maya Bay. Phi Phi Islands are every bit as beautiful as what you've seen in the movies, on Instagram, and on YouTube. So I decided to visit Phi Phi Islands for my travels and time in Phuket versus Krabi, which you can definitely visit from both. I visited via a Get Your Guide experience and met some incredible new friends. And also on my YouTube binge-worthy playlist with Thailand, you can find the video with most beautiful islands in Thailand. The islands consist of Phi Phi Don, Phi Phi Lay, both known for their exceptional natural beauty and crystal clear waters. Phi Phi Don is the larger and inhabited island with a bustling village, Tansi, which offers various accommodations, restaurants, and shops. Visitors to Phi Phi Don may participate in activities like snorkeling, diving, hiking, and different viewpoints. In comparison, Phi Phi Lay is a smaller, uninhabited island famous for Maya Bay, featured prominently in the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio, which likely you know from Titanic. Maya Bay is celebrated for its stunning cove surrounded by limestone cliffs and pristine white sand, attracting tourists from all around the world, which you can definitely see in my YouTube videos. Phi Phi Islands are conveniently accessible from both Krabi and Phuket. From Krabi, it's about 45 minutes to an hour to reach Phi Phi Islands, which are about 40 kilometers southwest of Krabi, versus from Phuket, the islands are about 46 kilometers southeast with a travel time of about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So simply take your pick depending on your travels in Thailand. The Beach, a movie directed by Danny Boyle and based on the novel by Alex Garland, significantly boosted, understandably, the global fame of Phi Phi Islands, particularly Maya Bay. The film's portrayal of an exotic, secluded beach paradise captivates communities and audiences all around the world and contributes to increased tourism in the area. However, understandably, the islands have also faced environmental challenges due to excessive tourism, particularly affecting sensitive ecosystems like Maya Bay, and efforts are underway to manage and preserve these natural treasures, and while continuing to make and offer memorable experiences for visitors to Phi Phi Islands. Make sure you check during certain times of the year the islands may be closed. Number 9, spend a day at Hot Springs and Emerald Pool near Krabi, Thailand. During my first week in Krabi, I traveled to the Emerald Pool and Hot Springs with Airbnb experiences for a different type of experience. I highly recommend you go with a group because of the timing and transportation. We started off early in the day with Emerald Pool, followed by the Hot Springs and the Tiger Cave. If you know me, you know clearly I love adventure. At the same time, I'm all about my energy and safety, and after climbing over 400 steep steps up to Tiger Cave in a pink dress and a tripod and my phone in my hand in the super hot heat and a cloudy day, I decided to climb back down. You decide for yourself. Number 10, last but definitely not least, taste Thailand's tantalizing food at markets and malls. During my travels to Thailand, I traveled varying Thai food at the Icon Siam Mall, Souk Siam, with a floating market at the ground level of Icon Siam at Gate 7, which you can easily find on Grab, the equivalent of Uber in Asia, the Sunday market in Chiang Mai, the night market in Krabi, and more. So to give you an idea, at Icon Siam, I ate 5 spring rolls with veggie versions and seafood versions with peanut sauce, papaya salad, pad thai, a coconut, and some coconut ice cream in total for about $7. And you can also see the behind the scenes on my binge-worthy playlist with Thailand on my YouTube channel. Some of my favorites included tom yum soup with seafood near Wat Arun. There's plenty of incredible Michelin-rated restaurants where you can watch the sunset of the Temple of Dawn across the way. Fresh spring rolls, kale and seafood at night markets in Krabi, Thai pancakes with a healthy version with egg whites only at both rally and night markets in Krabi, chicken basil, shrimp on a stick on my 4-island tour, pad thai with seafood countless times in Thailand, which my favorite, interestingly enough, was at the coffee club near my Airbnb in Krabi. The walking market, the Krabi night market. Thailand is undoubtedly a place to eat incredible food, which I definitely have tried quite a bit in my lifetime, especially when I lived in Houston and was exposed to so much Thai food. So, is travel to Thailand on your bucket list? Whether you want to experience temples in Bangkok, floating markets, once in a lifetime experiences with elephants, longtail boats, unfathomable islands, and beaches in Thailand, or any of my other top 10 things to do in Thailand, you will fall in love with the land of smiles. What interests you the most to do for Thailand top 10 things to do? If you desire deeply to create it like a boss and create a life of freedom, absolutely check out my 75 plus tips, tools, and tech to create what you love with freedom at the link in the show notes, and or jump into my Creator CEO free community where I share tips, tools, and tech and ongoing different 6+ figure opportunities that I find on platforms all around the world. As always, please leave a review on the show so I can shout you out. And as always, remember, create, transform, and inspire because you are born to. All the chats on faith, wellness, money, marketing, business, and travel so you create a life and business you already. Head on over to the blog, the podcast, and the freebies to jumpstart your transformation. If you're ready to dive into the online courses, the live events, or the retreat, and if you want to create with our community on an even deeper level, definitely check out our internships, our influencer collaborations, management, and brand engagement. Let's create it.